Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to Pentagon's recently released album Universe the Black Hole. But since there's actually quite a few songs in this album, I'm gonna probably separate it into two videos. I'm gonna be covering 5 of the songs in this one, and the rest are gonna be into a separate video, which most likely gonna be released just after this one, so you don't have to worry about that. So, the songs that I'm going to be checking out in this video are going to be Camellia, Asteroid, Die For You, Talk, and The Black Hole. I guess without further ado, let's get into the first song, Camellia, in 3, 2, 1. I actually have a cousin with that name. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from this album, but what I can say, at least for the title track, which I said in my reaction already, is that it's the first song since Gorilla that I can definitely say I really like. Although there have been some songs of theirs that I like, not a single one until this one was as enjoyable as Gorilla. But talking about this song specifically, I don't think I like it that much. Because it's a slow song, I don't like slow songs, so I really hope all the songs in this album are not slow.
따뜻함이 가득하지 봄 여름 가을의 끝 마침표를 찍어가지 새로운 계절이 오게끔 기억의 서랍을 정리하고 행복했던 올해는 아쉬움이 제일 크다는 그 맘은 알아 기억했죠 내게 보였던 눈물 너도 나도 많이 울었지 아마 그 진심이
Okay, when I actually listen to it, it's not that bad, even for a slow song. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking this one, even though it's a slow song. There's some interesting parts that the vocalists do in very interesting ways. So I actually might give this song a second listen, which I'm not going to be doing for each song, just for the ones that I feel need it, or the ones that I really enjoy and want to listen to twice. Okay, let's get into it again, because I feel like there are a few things I want to listen to again to decide whether I like it and how much I like it, because there were definitely parts that I actually ended up enjoying. So yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Honestly, for an emotional song, it like I kind of like it. For a slow emotional song, it's actually pretty good. Honestly, I just want to point out that this is the way you do a slow rap. Most groups, and in general for most songs, I really don't like when in a slow song there's also slow rapping, because usually most of the time that's not the style the rapper usually raps in. So not only doesn't sound like the rapper, but it just doesn't sound as good as it could have been. But in this case, it actually sounded pretty good, and I think that was rapping. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know who's the rapper in Pentagon. Haven't really delved into them that much. I like their debut, but after that I kind of forgot about them for like 2 years. Yeon looks like a little like Dio from EXO. Just wanted to point that out. Honestly, I don't want to really address the controversial aspect, but I thought that after E192 left the group, Pentagon wasn't as interesting. But I'd say in a way, and hopefully that's not going to be a controversial statement, they might be better off. I don't know. Damn, the vocals are actually surprisingly good. I know that might sound wrong, but yeah, I didn't expect this song to be this good. And for me to even actually like it. Because I'm not really a huge fan of slow songs. It's very hard for a slow song to win me over. But I'd say this one definitely has managed to do that. I don't think I'm gonna be listening to it that much, even though I like it, but I definitely noticed that I like it. Okay, this was honestly not a half bad song. I liked actually quite a few moments in the song. There's interesting ways that the vocalists end up singing the parts, which I kind of liked, and I just like that in general that the song has an emotional feeling, even though I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics and what exactly they're singing about, because I was paying attention more to the song itself rather than the lyrics. But I enjoyed it for what it is actually. Even though personally I would prefer a more fast-paced song, this one was still a really good song. Personally, I'm gonna give it an 8.9 out of 10, because I still didn't think that it blew me away, but I definitely really enjoyed it. Objectively, I'd say I'm gonna give it a 9.2 out of 10, because I feel most fans would also like this song, although since I don't know exactly what most Pentagon's B-sides consist of, I can't say for sure whether it fits with most of their music or not, but it is a good song. So yeah, let's get into the next song, that being Asteroid, in 3, 2, 1. The thing about this song is that I kind of already listened to it, because I listen to the title track quite a lot, and sometimes I would forget to put it on a loop and it would switch to the next song, and next song was this one, so I can already tell you that I like this one.
가도 비기울이 보게 돼 공기조차도 없는 이 공간 그 어떤 소리도 번지지 못해 너의 음성만이 중력 넘어 나에게도 다르워 이걸 운명이라 해넌 나를 끌어당긴 Asteroid.
And I think it's because I have already listened to it, it's kind of hard for me to get my reaction right now. So I guess I'm gonna go over it after this one. But I definitely like that it's more fast-paced, like that's more my thing. And I'd say so far, this song is the first one that kind of fits with the concept of the album. 사방에 푸른 빛들을 부려 감정에 흔들러 위로 주물겨 넌 내가 보이지 않는 것도 느껴 물들어버린 세상은 본래의 색을 들여 저마다의 생각과 행동은 틀려 머리에 떠 있는 기억을 부풀려 우리의 작은 소행성을 그려 제어할 수도 없는 전망감 I definitely like the genre or style it's going for. It kind of reminds me of like 2016, early 2017 K-pop, with the sounds it's using. I really like that. And the chorus is definitely really catchy. Like this part of the instrumental I really like because it's kind of a weird distorted sound. So I guess Yuto is a rapper? For some reason I thought it was Hui. And just a funny fact, his name means a really bad word in my language. Depending on how it's pronounced, whether it's Huey or Hui. I definitely like Yuto's rapping, I want to point that out. I think I'm gonna enjoy it even more and more with each following song. So, I'm not gonna be reacting to this one a second time because I don't think it needs it, and also because, like I said, I've already listened to this song, so I already reacted to it essentially. And also because of that, I don't really have much things to say about this one, but I like the weird distorted instrumental. It's interesting and kind of unique. It gives me some nostalgic vibes, as I said, to 2016 and 2017 K-pop. So really like that. In this reaction though, I noticed the rapping was really good. The chorus also I liked, but at this point I'm kind of repeating myself, so I'm just gonna get into the ratings. For this one personally, I'm gonna give it 8.6 because I feel it's less good than Camellia. Like I definitely like more what it was going for, but I feel like I don't know, it just didn't reach that level of quality. I don't know exactly how to put it. Objectively, it's also gonna stay on an 8.6 out of 10 because it's definitely a very enjoyable song, and I can see other people enjoying it, but depending on the tastes, some people might prefer the more ballad kind of song that Camellia was. So yeah. In general, I like that it's more fast-paced, but I don't think it necessarily stands out as much as I would have liked it to, and it didn't blow me away also. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this one. I like it for what it is, but I think it could have been better. So I guess let's move on to the next song, that being Die For You. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
마지막
Is this one going to be a ballad too? I think I'm liking the instrumental, but I'm not sure whether there's a guitar in the background. I think there is. It's very faint, but I think I can hear it. And because of the guitar, I definitely like it. I also think this one might require a second listen through, so we'll see. So I guess Yuto and Wusok are the rappers now. Okay. I actually like both of their rapping styles. I wish the guitar in the background was a bit more amplified. Because I like the feeling that it's giving me off for this song. It's making it a bit more emotional and kind of angry. Okay, for some reason I feel like this song is kind of fluctuating in quality a little. Because the rapping parts are honestly really good. The vocals are not so bad, but I feel like the parts in which the vocal is saying the lyrics are not as good. Or at least don't sound as catchy, because there were even one part in which I mean, I think that was the rapping, but anyway, I feel like in one part there was I expected it to kind of rhyme it, like with the first part of the you know, I'm gonna point it out on the second listen. Also, I feel like the "Die For You" part is a bit too simple. I wish there was a bit more emotion and weight to that phrase. But still, ultimately, I'd say the song is still fine the way it is. Just kind of pointing at things that I wish could have been done better. And I would have enjoyed if they were different. Okay, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, on second listen, the "I Will Die For You" is not as jarring. I don't know, it just feels a tad bit simplistic. It would have been better if it was in Korean. This part here starts off actually really good. His voice kind of gives it a very dramatic feel to it. Here I thought they were gonna do that Judoke part a bit earlier so as to kind of make it rhyme and be satisfying, but the way they did it is not satisfying. That's what I was trying to say. That's why I feel like it's kind of the lyrics are not as good in some parts. But yeah, I still like it for what it is. So far, I think this might be the best one, for me at least. Honestly, I think this song might be good enough for me to even see it as a title track. Because in certain ways, it's exactly how I imagine most Pentagon songs to sound like. Like, I love how the song is unapologetically K-pop, because the last two big albums that I checked out were BTS's and Dreamcatcher's. BTS's sounds nothing like K-pop. Dreamcatcher sounds the specific Dreamcatcher flavor of K-pop, but Pentagon's album so far is the most unapologetically K-pop, and I really like that. Yeah, actually, the more I'm listening to the song, the more I'm liking it. I love how with the last three songs, we've gotten three completely different songs. One slow, one fast, and one kind of middle of the road, kind of combining the two. Because this one is also emotional, as Camellia, but it also has an interesting instrumental like Asteroid. Okay, so yeah, I actually like this one quite a lot. Personally, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it is pretty good, but still, because of certain things not being exactly as satisfying as they could have been, it's not gonna go up to a 10 out of 10, although it is pretty good. But honestly, this one is probably so far the second best song after the title track. I can even see this one be a title track too, and I wouldn't have complained. It still wouldn't have impressed me as much as Dr. Bebe, but it is pretty good. Objectively though, I'm definitely going to give it a 10 out of 10 because it is a really good song, and all the criticism I have for it, like it being a bit unsatisfying in certain parts, and like the huge part of the song for me being the rapping mainly, it is a pretty much flawless song, which is why objectively it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. And yeah, I guess let's get into the next song, that being Talk, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're gonna have an acoustic guitar.
Let's go. 처음 만났던 그 거리에서 너와 손잡고 발만 주며 걸었던 생각들이 떠올라 품에 베인 너의 향수.
Okay, so far we haven't had a bad rapping in this album, and I really am happy that that's the case. But this song is a bit weird. I feel like it's speeding up here. Yeah, this one is a bit weird. I think it might be just the instrumental that's kind of confusing me. But yeah, I think this might be my least favorite song so far. It started off interestingly slow, but it kind of changed into a weird instrumental and kind of a bit faster. The rapping is still good, but I don't feel like as a whole the song is that cohesive. Again, I feel like it's building up, but it's not really dropping that much. I guess at this point might as well give it a second try because I've done it for every single song. Okay, here's towards the end I feel like it got better, but I'll definitely need a second listen to comprehend it a little better. Okay, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. I wish the acoustic guitar was more prevalent in the song. Like, it starts off with the acoustic guitar, but at some point it kind of changes it to an electronic sound, I think. Yeah, here. Yep, here it changed to some kind of weird sound. Honestly, it's not as jarring on the second listen, definitely, and I actually kind of like the change. If anything, I'm gonna give this song the point that it is unique. If not for nothing else, I'll definitely be listening to these songs because of the rapping, because it's really good. Honestly, I kind of like how it's changing through the course of the song, the instrumental. It's interesting. Okay, so this one started off not that great, but it ended up actually being a very interesting song that I actually quite like. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it in comparison to the other ones, but I kind of like it. Actually, I think I actually might put it at the top, but that might just be recency bias because this was the most recent one that I listened to. So yeah, I don't know. This one to me personally feels like a 9.1 out of 10 because the instrumental is kind of interesting, the way it changes through the course of the song. And it still managed to be a very cohesive song, but I still would have wished if more of the song was just an acoustic guitar, because I love the sound of guitars, personally. So yeah, personally it's gonna be a 9.1 out of 10. Objectively though, I don't know. For some reason it feels like it's gonna be lower, and I'm just following my instincts of this and how it fits. So I'm gonna give this one actually a lower score of an 8.8 out of 10, because I don't think most people will enjoy this one as much. Even I on the first listen didn't like it that much, but it's actually a pretty interesting song. The rapping is pretty good, the vocals are again really good, and it manages to be more cohesive. And there were cases like in the last one where it didn't satisfy me, it actually surprised me. So yeah, I actually enjoyed this one. And I guess let's check out the last song of this video, that being The Black Hole, which is the name of the album. In 3, 2, 1. So far the songs have been really good, but I still want a song to blow me away. I still really hope that there's a song that blows me away. Again, the rapping is pretty good, although this might be so far my least favorite rapping. I have a question. Do Yuto or Wusok have a solo song? Because I'll definitely be interested to check it out if there is. And with how many extended plays they have, I would assume they might be. Because they sound really good, like they're really good rappers. Okay, this is a bit too simplistic of a chorus for me, but I like the way they pronounce it. I think the biggest weakness to this song is the speed of it. I feel like if it was a bit faster, it would work a bit better. Or actually, in fact, much better. Because there are parts of it which kind of speed up, and they sound really good, but the rest of the song is slow. For some reason, as I'm listening to this song, I imagine them dancing sexily. So I guess this is the sexy song of the album. Okay, let's check it out one more time in 3, 2, 1. I love how it starts off. Honestly, again, I still like the song the way it is, but there are definitely things that I would tweak to make it better. Like, I like the fact that it gets a bit slower in some places and kind of sounds sexy, but I still would prefer if it was straight up fast-paced song. Because I feel overall that would be more satisfying to listen to. But yeah, so far this album is pretty good. Like, this part here was really, I liked how fast paced it was. Like, even here, if the song kind of was more concise, is that the word? Like, if it was a bit more constricted, I don't know, if it was just pressed together a bit more, it would have been a bit better. Because again, so far this album is pretty good, but also there isn't a song that really hits me hard. The title track does that, but so far none of the songs really hit me. Okay, so yeah, I pretty much said what I had to say about this one, so I'm just gonna go to the ratings. And yeah, this one is gonna be another song in the range of a 9 out of 10, for me personally at least. Objectively, I would put it at a 9.8 out of 10. Because I feel most fans will like what the song is going for, but again, I feel like it lacks a bit of a punch, this one. And in general, like I said, this album is pretty good. It's actually really good. So far, none of the songs have been really bad. And I have enjoyed all of them, but there also hasn't been a song that really hits me hard and blows me away. And honestly, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed if there isn't at least one song like that. Because I don't know, I like it, but I just want one to slap me in the face and surprise me. But yeah, I've enjoyed all 5 songs so far. We have 4 more songs which I'm gonna check out in a separate video. But yeah, if you guys have any requests for songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I have quite a lot of requests, and especially with the dozens of comebacks we've gotten this month, I've kind of been overwhelmed. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the list in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And also, in addition to being a writer, I also pretty frequently review movies, TV shows, video games, like any type of media like that that I kind of have an interest in. I will be reviewing it. Even the shows that I'm reacting to, I will be reviewing it. And even sometimes we'll be doing some K-pop related posts. And that will be on my blog, which is also linked in the description down below, so go and check it out. And subscribe, follow it, or whatever you're supposed to do to a blog, because I actually not really versed into that kind of stuff, because this is like my first blog. But yeah, check it out. And if you end up enjoying my reviews and posts, my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge support and support me so I can keep doing these videos and keep writing stories you enjoy, and keep doing reviews or posts that you would be interested in reading. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely understandable and fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!